back to episode 23. Yep, 23 of my Director of Football Non-League to Legend. From the last game that you saw, where we dropped the first points in the league since Notts County, over a month and a half ago, we have gone on a bit of a tear where we played Peterborough and won 2-0, which was a good result. Then we beat Charlton 4-2, very good result, very dominant in the game. But then the lads switched off for both our goals. So that was a little frustrating. Then we had the random friendly that my assistant manager set up for us, where I played the majority of fringe players or youth players. A couple of the first team players did jump in for a game. It did seriously affect us for this game against Doncaster in the FA Cup, which we got absolutely destroyed in. They ran rampant. We had no control over the game, which is the opposite of what our play style is, because we controlled possession and we had no control over the game. Then we played Fulham's under 23s. As you can see, a stonking 484 people showed up to the game. Harry Souter with a double. He only scores twice. When he does score, they come in batches of 2. The first one was a header from a corner, which is kind of the thing we've set up. The second one was a header from a corner that he kind of knocked down to himself and then pinged it in, and it was, thank you very much, big Harry. And then we beat Fleetwood 2-1, easy enough game, after they got a very innocuous penalty. I don't think it was a penalty, but then again, I don't know, was it just a 3D match engine? Like, looking at it, it looked like nothing happened, but they gave it. So we play against Rotherham, who dropped to 4th. So originally when we decided we were going to do this game, they were 2nd, and then we played Doncaster, who were 17th. As you can see, both my starting fullbacks are out for this game. Liam Shepherd came back for, I think it was one game. I think he was back one full game. He was on the bench for one and came off the bench and played a little bit. And then he started the next game. I think it was against Fleetwood. I think he started against Fleetwood. Yeah. And he picked up a knock after the game. So he's out for a while. So James Phil's back in again. And Williams is finally back from his injury. So Borg has been playing really well in the reserves, and he played against the KV McKellen in the friendly game. He played quite well, so he can sit in the bench instead of Hempstead. But Bulka starts, McGinley because of Mills being out, Rawson and Souter, and James at right back because Shepherd is out, Kirby and Richards because with James being played at right back and Boadu off form a little bit recently. I'm just going to give those two another run. They played in the last couple of games. They've done really well. King comes in because Saka has been the last 3 or 4 games. Play Coyle in the central attack midfield as a shadow striker. Edwards on the wing, and Pearce, who has played relatively well. I'm actually starting him as a complete forward. He's played well enough as a complete forward the last couple of games, so why not? In other news, Obika has complained that I'm not giving enough first team football. Said he's not good enough. He was like, alright boss, that's fine. El Bakatoui threw everything out of the pram. He was so pissed off that I'm not giving him first team football that I took him off the bench. So Barnsley are now up to 2nd as well. We're still top, 9 points out of Barnsley. They do have 2 games in hand. So I'm kind of hoping that we can, pull further ahead by beating Rotherham. And hopefully they'll drop points today, because I think they're playing today. Encourage the players. Yeah, sure, why not? I also have a new assistant manager, because what was his name? Whatever the old assistant manager's name was, he got taken away, and he's managing Crew. Also, the League One managerial roundabout has started, and everyone is getting sacked. The I'd say there's a good like 6 or 7 clubs that have sacked a manager in the last like 2 weeks. It's been crazy. So, but I've just signed a new contract, so I ain't going anywhere. Was that Joe Mattock? In random fact, Joe Mattock signed for me in FM 2010 at Benfica, and he was my starting left back when we won the Champions League. So, I want to see, how did his career go? He's gone now. Go on, McGinley. Break his legs. King. Back to McGinley. Oh, the passing. We don't even have a playmaker on the pitch. Oh. I thought they said Bristol Rovers were 4 up already. I was like, what? Richards to Rawson. To Kirby. To Coyle. Oh. Lads are playing fantastic. King. To the complete foot. No, he's going to take the shot. Just wide. Oh. It is Joe Mattock, right? It is. He's 30 now. Playing for Rotherham. Used to play for Sheffield Wednesday. Oh. Yeah, in 2010 he was at West Brom. I remember I signed him. Oh. The memories. He was a fantastic player back in the day. Ooh. That was a good shot. Yeah, in the games that in between the last episode and this one, there's been an awful lot of players that have been a little bit hit or miss with a good lot of them. With the 2 strikers complaining that they want to leave, and the fact that Obika actually had interest in him before, I really hope the director of football brings a new striker in, because if Isaac Pearce picks up a knock, we're quite light, especially if the 2 of them decide to leave. And why is nobody going after that ball? I know I'm pointing at the screen, but why is nobody going after the ball? Like if the director of football doesn't go in for another striker, that is shocking defending. If the director of football in January doesn't try and sign a striker, or at least get somebody in on loan, or try and sign somebody on a free transfer, we're up shit creek without a paddle, because we only have Isaac Pearce. He's been hit and miss this season. I know Coyle can play there. Edwards can supposedly play there, but he's not very good. Who else can play there? I think Williams can play there. But like, we don't have a whole lot of depth at striker. Like, it might end up being that Harry Suter just starts up front as a target man and we just hoof the ball at him. Big 8'8" Harry. Kirby to King. Kirby. Coyle. Don't shoot from there. Thank you. James. Hemel. Richards. Oh, penalty. Are we going to see? Who do I want to take this penalty? Yeah, I leave James here because he's significantly better than everyone else. I was going to give it to Pearce and see if he'd be able to do something with it, but I don't want to tempt fate. If we were winning 3 or 4-0, I'd say fair enough. I'd give somebody else the penalty, but when we're losing, it's better to give it to the person who is capable. It's easy penalty, just put it past the keeper, not a problem. Come on, get creative, lads. Right, you're all inspired. Come on, go before half-time. A goal before half-time. A highlight before half-time. A highlight for us before half-time. No? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was shocking. McGinley, you were a very frustrating player. Edwards has been fairly frustrating recently as well. They're motivated, that's good. Let's see who's... Like, Edwards and Pearce need to watch themselves, because I do have options for right wing on the bench. So there is always the chance that he could come off for pretty much any one of them. And to be fair, I don't have any issue taking King off either. But Edwards picks it up. To Kirby. Out to McGinley. Whips it in, sort of. No, Kirby. Cheeky little back, kind of side back heel. Richards. Coyle. That was I went over the head of Harry Suter. What? He actually jumped for it as well. Oh, God. What a tackle. Who was that? I don't know who it was. Whoever it was a fantastic tackle. Oh, I thought it was going to be a penalty, but the way everyone just stopped moving. It's like, it's a penalty. Oh no. We've given away a penalty. Coyle, back to James. Whips it in. It's cleared away. But Big Ari picks it up to James. Richards. Back to James. Blocked again. Richards. Whips it in. King. I was about to take him off and all. I am, however, going to demand more. Even after they've just got the lead. I don't want them to rest on their laurels. Rawson's pressured, but Edwards is focused, so there's a chance he'll be the one that'll be sacrificed. But Hammers with the ball. Caden Jackson just scored for Bristol Rovers. He was the guy that we almost signed. And after he rejected us, the director of football decided we didn't need strikers anymore. Oh, he's at Pierce. McGinley with the throw. Out to Kirby. The King. Shoots from distance. What a goal. Oh. Suits you, sir. Oh. Beautiful. I want to see it from this angle. Kirby goes to King. Takes a touch. Runs forward a little bit. And then bosh. Middle bins. I'm sure that's the thing. Isaac Pearce almost closed down the keeper, but Coyle picks it up. Runs forward. Shot from distance. 4-5 between Burton and Bristol Rovers. I wish I was in control of that game. Looks like madness. I'm going to put Trey. Yeah. Do I? Yeah. And I bring on George Williams as the trequartista. Do I want to make any more? Is anyone else playing me? Or is anyone tired? No. So it's fine. Just tell the lads get creative. I know we're 3-1 up, but don't be resting on your laurels, lads. Actually, what have I got? Yeah, advance forward is what you're capable of. Yeah. That's right, I just wanted to make sure he wasn't being a complete forward, because he's not really complete forward capable. Go on, McGinley. Close him down. Palmer shoots. Bolka is supposedly a future Premier League goalkeeper. A shot comes straight at him and he palms it into the back of the net. He's doing the business for Rotherham here, making sure that they stay competitive. Get creative again. Alright. Big Ari's pressured. Edwards isn't playing well enough, so I'll bring Saka on. Yeah, Saka's going to play as an inside forward on the right, which is a position he has played a bit. I'm going to concentrate. It's 4 minutes plus added time. Big Ari with the header. Doesn't get it to anybody, but Rawson picks it up. James whips it forward, but doesn't get to anyone. Rawson headers it away. Suter, or Big Ari, picks it up again. Taylor in. He pulled his short. Oh, McGinley. Before they make that, I'm going to take off McGinley. And I'm going to bring on Raglan, because you can play left back. You're grand. If you... That's a pain in the balls. Yeah, make the change. I'm going to demand more. I don't want to draw this game. 5 minutes added on. Come on. Get the ball forward. We're going to lose. Oh my god. Kickoff highlights just going to be the end of the game. Or is it? King? No, it is. That was tremendously bad, lads. Who played? Trey Cole. Well, I put him up forward and he got worse. Kind of expected that, but Pierce wasn't playing well, so I thought that putting him up there maybe would have made a difference, but it did not. It just made things worse. 5-6 between Burton and Bristol Rovers. So Rotherham are back up to second, but Barnsley drew with Bradford. Oh. For who? We signed him, never played him, and then sold him for a loss, and now we've got more money. Huh? Okay. Alright, King, you did acceptable. Yeah. Finally lose 10 games. Anyway, I'll bring you back for the Doncaster game in just a second. So we are back for the Doncaster game, and I just realised that based on what I'm intending on uploading this, I'll have already uploaded the first episode of my other series, which I'm calling Hungry for Success. So if you'd like to comment down below to let me know if you enjoyed it. It's an international series where I manage Hungary. Hence the name Hungry for Success. Huh? Yeah. So for this game, we're going to make a couple of changes. Digby comes in for Suter because I don't know, just feel like it. Saka comes in for Edwards, and Pierce goes to advance forward. Boadu is coming in for Dean Richards. So we are going to jump into that game. Max Ted came to me and said that he wasn't happy with the lack of first team football. They told me that he wasn't happy with his lack of first team football. So then I went to him and I said, I hear you're not happy. And he was like, oh yeah, it's grand. You came to me, that's fine. That's all I wanted. I was like, okay. You're not complaining. Bulka's a lot better. Inconsistent, but a lot better. So I should have said to get revenge actually, because Doncaster thumped us the last time we played. We did easily get through our Check and Trade Trophy group. The draw hasn't been done yet because there was still one game to be played. King, just a sighter shot, just a sighter, just figuring out where the goal is. Maybe they moved it from the last game. But yeah, when we know who we're getting in the next round, we'll obviously be able to talk a bit more about that. But we've already knocked Fulham's under 23s out, which is, it's always nice to know there's one less under 23 team in it. Come on, lads, get creative. You're doing nothing. But yeah, the other save, I'm hoping that it is interesting. I'm just kind of hoping that I can, bring success back to Hungary. If we get sacked while in charge of Hungary, I'm only going to be doing international jobs in that one. So, jeez, that was terrible. Are you kidding me? 2 games in a row he gives away a penalty. But I'll change the name every time I get... Well, hopefully I don't get sacked. Hopefully I leave of my own accord. But if I do change jobs, I'll change the name. So this one's Hungry for Success. But if I take over a different country, I'll try and find a fun name to call it. Something catchy. Come on, let's show some passion. We can't lose 2 games in one episode. If that happens, I'm never, ever bringing you back for a game ever again. Also, Kerr's sitting on my lap now, so we can't lose. We can't lose when the cats are around. Isn't that right, Kerr? You're my good luck omen. I swear to God if we lose. Huh? This has just been terrible. Let's pop you down. King's not playing well. Boadoo's not playing well. Pierce isn't playing well. Coyle's not playing well. Surprisingly, McGinley's playing well, even though he gave away that penalty. Again. They've had 2 shots, 1 on target, and it was a penalty. David Wagner took over at Charlton in between while you were gone. Yeah, only one person cares. Actually, it's going to be assertive. I believe in you. I got a notification as well before the start of the episode telling me that a bunch of my players are now capable of... They're good players for National League sides. So, the fact we're top of the league... And they're like first team players as well. It's not as if it's a bunch of like random bench warmers or reserve players. They're playing players that are after getting good. Saka! McGinley, you're still in the bad books, but Bukayo Saka gets himself a cheeky little goal. Inside forward, on the right. Bish bash bosh in the back of the net. Now, another instant highlight. Hopefully we can score another, because I don't want to... Oh boy, no. You're playing as an advanced forward, or as a playmaker, you are. Come on, get stuck in. I get stuck in on, right? I always get stuck in. Yeah. Why aren't you getting stuck in? Digby takes it off and Coyle picks it up. Hoofs it forward to Pierce. Pierce goes away from the goal, but King. Billy King! Woohoo! Never doubted him. I never said that I didn't think he'd ever make the step up to League 1 from League 2. I think Boadoo is going to be the first one to suffer the wrath of being taken off. Yeah, Dean Richards on for Boadoo. Do I take Coyle off? Yeah, he's not been playing well in the last 2 games. But we scored more than we did the last time we played them, so that's always a good start. I just noticed I'm sitting at like a really weird angle to my camera. It's because Kerr's sitting on my lap now and he keeps moving the chair. Alright, Jonathan Obika. Yeah, I've decided Obika's getting a chance. Show me what you can do. 20 whatever goals it was last season. This season, 0. I understand League 2 to League 1, the defences will get better, but to go from scoring like 20 goals last season to literally scoring nothing this year. Or says show some passion, just let it on. Calm down too much. And we concede. Please don't concede. If we concede again late, McGinley, you could have taken... Oh, thank God. I thought that was going to be another late goal, and I would have not been a happy boy. Yes, we beat Doncaster. We beat a lower end of the table team. I'm going to say it was a bit of a let-off. We were very lucky. He ended up getting a 7.8 and man of the match. He gave away a penalty. How can you be man of the match when you give away a penalty? Now we have a big break. We have 11 days to play our next game. Okay. Says there's a draw. I'm assuming it's for the Check a Trade trophy. Check a trade. Yeah, anyway. In the next episode, I'll let you know what the draw we get is. But I think for the next episode, we'll come back for... Southend Blackpool. Sound like a plan? And then we'll probably come back. Or do I just skip ahead until after January so that way you can see what mess the director of football leaves us in? No, because that's too many games then. That's 10 games. I'll figure it out. We'll be back tomorrow. So if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with all your friends, and do all that amazing good stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!